Woo! Welcome back to Heels, Pops, and Chair Shots, Wrestling's Entertainment Champions, surviving 100 days with Hunter. Oh my God! Trouble in Paradise for Saudi Arabia, and our UCEY vibing all night. All this and more in the room where it happens. But first, JP, tell them what to do.
You already know. Heels, Pops, Chair Shots. HB623 on IG and Twitter, but no longer on TikTok. You know what I'm saying?
What are you saying?
Remember TikTok? Remember them days?
The way stuff worked out, you know, that's what I'm saying. No more TikTok.
Is it because of Mandy Rose that we're no longer on TikTok?
Yo. No, allegedly that's allowed.
Ooh, it's allowed.
It's allowed.
It's allowed. Está salado.
Está salado.
Está salado. Estamos salados ahora mismo.
JJ, what up, Gil?
Yeah. Dímelo.
What's good? Good vibes out here. Yo, we
UCEY vibes. UCEY vibes.
You feeling
UCEY vibes.
You feeling UCEY
Getting UCEY with it?
Getting UCEY with it.
Yo, did y'all hear? It's been 100 days.
I can hear on both sides.
On both sides?
Yeah, not all the time though.
Oh, okay.
But, you know, allegedly.
Yo, JJ, mind your business. Stop putting our government out there.
Wow.
Oh, what? Who got banned from TikTok? What's a TikTok?
What's a TikTok?
I used to eat Tic Tacs
100 days, yo.
I blame it on Elon Musk.
and raisins. Fuck them.
Elon Muskie.
There goes our 10K.
I'm never gonna get very
There goes our 10K. Yo, but Elon Musk is doing some changes on Twitter though. This guy got him working crazy hour shifts, overtime. Yeah, he fired everybody. they doing double overtime.
It's just, man, I didn't want to get into that. That's just scary.
It's crazy. It's crazy, man.
Wasn't he in space?
What's that got to do?
I'm just saying, man.
He's there, all right.
I'm just saying, man.
He created Tesla.
I'm just saying, Bezos was in space.
Mike the ref with the raid.
Money.
Appreciate the raid, my guy. Mike
You know
the
that we don't
ref.
know, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
You know.
I don't know, man. It's scary.
I don't know.
But
But
what has not been scary is these last 100 days.
Ooh.
Talk to me, talk to
Oh
me.
man, we gonna get into some. We gonna get into some 100 days.
Oh.
Welcome in,
No, you
welcome
said-
in from Mike the ref's
wow.
stream
You're
right now.
into
How y'all
those
doing?
too?
Yo, I'm into these last 100.
Hey.
Wow.
What we've seen, right? Like, yo, it's just been a crazy amount of wrestling going on that's been good lately, man. We haven't seen the WWE really put on as compelling a television as we've seen in the last 100 days. So far, I mean, yo, not everything is hitting, and we'll talk about that, but it's nice to be in a place where, like, Mondays are fun, Wednesdays are fun, Fridays are fun.
But it also could be better.
Sure.
It also could be better.
Sure.
It could.
Sure.
It could be better. And maybe it's because I expect the most.
Damn, you the most, yo. Why you doing the
But,
most?
but this is what we expect and we deserve. So, if you don't give it to me right.
Give it to me, everyone.
Wow, and I think that's what Sasha Banks said regarding her WWE status.
Oh.
You know what I mean? If you don't give it to me, give it to me right.
You know
And I
what?
She's out
think,
here.
What's she
She's out here.
saying?
Where's she at?
She's doing different shows. She's
Okay.
doing appearances.
She's at the Wakanda Forever.
She was the Black Panther
Hey.
premiere, you know what I mean? Like, she's out here. And with WWE talent. It's not like she's being hidden, right?
Right.
Okay.
So
Cofecito Kingston's there.
Oh.
So what's going on? What's going on?
Yo,
Why don't we not have something
Coffee.
back? Because what we'll talk about is Triple H has been able to bring everybody back, right? Everybody and their mother. If Macho Man was
And
alive,
her
he'd be back.
And her
No matter
mother.
what he did to stuff. So my question is,
why?
my question is,
What is your question?
Sasha's still not there. What is going on? She's even modeling. I seen some posts of her.
Yo, because of,
I saw that.
because
I saw
of all
that.
the reasons you just laid before
She's
yourself, yo.
exploring other experiences.
Hi,
She's
Your Honor.
explored
Hey,
different
Your Honor, he
explorations. Shout out
just
to the
laid out his whole
explorations.
case against him. Can we just dismiss this whole shit? Like,
Yeah.
the reasons that you're saying is exactly why she's not back. Look at all the things she's doing without WWE. I think right now, at least right now, she doesn't need WWE.
Yo, she's making Disney money, bro.
She is the
You know what I'm saying?
Mandalorian.
The what?
Le mando qué? Yo.
Honestly,
That Mandalorian
she should
might
stay.
get different.
She should stay gone for a minute, do all the things she wants to do, and then, yo, when she comes back, it's gonna hit different. It's
Like
already-
2K22
it's already gonna
did.
hit
But see,
this,
but see,
yo.
but see, but if that's what you're selling me, I'll buy it. But the way that
it's
you
Ah, pues tú
got
tienes
out
cuarto.
the door, that was not the case.
Right.
So that's why that doesn't seem like a reality right now.
And yesterday's price is not today's price.
Okay, Fat Joe.
Yo, and that's what I'm saying. That she's
Joe
out
Fat.
here.
And you can't teach
she
that.
is elevating her
Somebody
stock
told me
right
that.
now. There's no
Shout out to
need.
the Bronx.
There's no need
That's
for
what's up.
her to go back taking bombs, taking criticism,
Fuck.
doing the work. Yo, honestly, she's above that right now, right down, right in this moment. Right in this moment. And simultaneously, how she was able to do that because of her star power, walk away, right? Has also worked in her favor, and walking away has also elevated her stock and her star power.
Elevate.
She's
That's
that.
a great word.
She is that gem, that crown jewel that WWE is chasing right now. That
On Saturday.
fans are chasing. Y'all want it? Y'all want it? Hold on. Every little while we'll give you an update. And she's chilling. She's chilling with Naomi and Uso.
La la
and-
la. You will never get this. La la la
Oh,
la.
and Kofi
Gotta be
and,
quicker
and the
than
New
that.
Day.
And then one day we
and
get
they
this.
just hanging out, and then, oh man, she's doing something else and stretching all funny, and then, like, yo, she's out here just dropping little gems, and everybody's eating it up. And by the time she comes back, she's gonna be a hottest shit ever.
See him who? See him who?
Ever.
Oh.
It's just once again,
Same with Naomi.
See him ho.
I think it's the taste that leaves in your mouth. Is
I don't know what you talking
the
about.
way she exited.
Yo, what?
It gives you
Why is
the
he
impression that it was it, right? Especially with the new opportunities
Of
that are
course.
rising. Because I mean, CJ Perry, not to compare
Yo,
Sasha Banks and CJ
what?
Perry, like that.
I mean-
respect for that already.
Yeah, for real.
But the
Do it to
problem
yourself.
is-
Yo.
to nipples right
When
there.
was this?
Your Honor,
JJ?
you see, he keeps wilding.
The problem
I rest
is,
my case.
She had that NFT money. She don't need to do that no more, and that wasn't her purpose anyway. But Sasha Banks talking about one of the 4 horsewomen, right? One of the best to do it. A lot of the people that are wrestling right now, women that are in the ring right now, 19-year-old females, who are looking at Sasha, Bailey, Charlotte, Becky. And so to not have one of them in the ring right now, like that to that degree, without knowing a return, it's a little scary. It's a little scary.
I don't know about scary, but I'm excited.
Halloween was yesterday.
Eventually it's gonna be hype as hell, and right now, just keep pushing it. Just keep pushing it. There's no need to rush anything. Honestly, if she comes back before Mania, I'd be surprised. There's no need for any of that. She could come back from Mania, bam, surprise. Still be hot shit. Like, that's still rocking.
Very true. Very
Still rocking. You don't need it. You don't even need to do much with her. So don't come back right now.
Don't do too
Hype
much.
yourself up. Do all the fun stuff right now. Save your body, save your mind, stretch, and all that stuff. All that.
All that mental healthness.
When she comes back, it's gonna be crazy. Because we, for the last 100 days, and this is one thing that I think we kind of dance around, but everything has made, everything is a stretch, but a lot of things have now made sense and didn't before.
So that's just too hard.
Yo, 4 hours in the sharpshooter makes
Hey.
sense now. But the last 100
With
days
Sasha?
have had a lot that made sense.
Sense.
So it comes to a place where, like, if Sasha Banks comes back, she should come back when it makes sense.
It makes sense.
Does she come back with
Royal Rumble. She hasn't won a Rumble.
She hasn't won a Rumble. This is the
She
one.
hasn't won a Rumble. So
She's one of those dark
So is,
horses.
Yeah.
is Triple H promising her the win?
Also, does she come back with Naomi?
Well, that's the thing. So JJ talking about in the chat, like, at the end of the day, what exactly happened, right?
I don't
What is
care.
the real legitimate story? Because if there's a racial connotation to the situation.
Oh, is it really?
JJ saying that her and Naomi being called the N-word.
I don't think she meant that that's why they walked out. I think she meant that that's like
One of the
fans,
things.
like people talking.
Well, that sounds like a Vince
Oh.
problem, and Vince is
Disrespect.
no longer in the picture.
Ah.
If it's the fans, that's a whole.
That's how JJ. Is that what you meant? Because that's what I thought.
But
I didn't think they left because someone said that.
yeah,
I had not heard that.
That's what I'm asking. But the brat.
That changes things. That changes a lot.
The brat piece. I remember hearing something along those
That
lines.
yeah. That's true.
As far as the relationship.
When
I don't care about that though. Yo, to be honest,
No, I don't care either because you deserve to get paid.
Stone Cold walked away.
Yeah, if Austin could do it.
Yo,
and
make your
Diva.
Yo, make your money.
Yo,
At the end
Shawn
of the day,
Michaels was difficult.
even if you
Hogan
watch-
was.
No, look, the business has evolved and changed. All sports are entertainment.
Like a
right?
Pokemon.
But people are still not getting the money they deserve. You even have Bret Hart
This
talking
guy
about
right
that
here.
Tales of the Territory, which we'll talk a little bit about later.
Oh.
But he was saying, like, this week, when it came to CMP Wrestling, when it came to WWE, like, they weren't paying what they're supposed to be paying. No wrestler makes the money they're supposed to be making. the amount of money that's being made on the product compared to what the wrestlers make is zilch to zilch.
Nada.
So, at the end of the day, fight for every dollar you have. Because you're a contracted worker, right? You're a consultant, essentially, right? Independent employee, right? Y'all don't give insurance and shit, right? Alright, give me my money. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Ain't nothing wrong with that,
Ain't
man.
nothing wrong with that.
Ted DiBiase taught me well.
That's why that forbidden door is about to be kicked open.
Oh.
Is that what's gonna happen?
Because Nakamura's gonna make his money.
Shinsuke
Why?
Nakamura!
Come on.
Nakamura and the
Yo. So, back in 2008, those two have killed it with their little feud in Japan. And they've challenged each other for that IWGP heavyweight title a couple times. Now they get to do it again. And yes, he after a hard, aggressive, motivated attempt to get this going, he finally got Triple H's company and goons to follow through and let the ink on the paper dry, baby. We're doing this.
So this is interesting for me, right? Because once again, we're talking about these 100 days, and the one thing that is
TJ in the building.
What's going to be synonymous with Triple H's 100 days is the 100 opportunities he's given back to people, right?
Bro.
And right now, we talk about the booking at NXT. The booking that people had under Hunter and Shawn Michaels and NXT, right? And the entire program that works back there. Shinsuke was a prominent champion in NXT.
Yup.
Shinsuke's title run was very impressive.
There were a lot of impressive title runs in NXT.
There were many. Shinsuke's entrances in NXT.
Yeah.
That debut match.
Some
Oh
would
wow,
say
with Sammy.
legendary ones are happening now.
It's not even and this is not even, we haven't really touched on like just the
Bro, what are you
in ring
touching?
and other things, but like the in ring, not even that. It's just the way things are being done now.
My point is that right now, this opportunity of the forbidden door being reopened. This is an opportunity for Shinsuke to put his name back on the motherfucking map.
Ooh,
With Triple H pushing.
Triple H.
Triple H.
Triple H,
Wow.
La Maravish, La Maravish, Triple H.
Think about what this match does for Shinsuke Nakamura. To the American casual fan that even didn't know him from NXT.
Who the fuck is that guy?
Schism me,
They don't
daddy.
know the allure. They don't know the prestige.
Prestige.
Everything that comes with the name of Shinsuke Nakamura. By going up against the great Muda,
Now come on.
you bring that. Now we build him up to be this legendary figure that he really is, right, in the world of wrestling. And the crossover talent. Because not many talent have been able to go from Japan to come over here and have success. That Shinsuke has.
This is true.
So, I think it's an excellent opportunity for Shinsuke. And honestly, if you watch what happened on Raw, the way he popped out, who he helped out, is letting you know Triple H has something in the chamber for him.
Ooh, in the chamber. Is that?
He has plenty of things in the
In
chamber,
the
and to that
Elimination
point,
chamber?
to that.
No pun intended.
Ooh, and it was not big.
The chamber's not going to be a pay-per-view.
Okay, but
It's
do you
not-
see?
It's not going to be a whole pay-per-view.
But do you see how like this makes sense?
It does.
Right? Like Shinsuke's got history with Muda. He ain't really doing nothing right now. This is something he'd like. It's good to keep employees hype. It'll make for good product.
Do you also think that
WWE's on
this
it.
is a way of pulling the Great Muda into the WWE Hall of Fame?
Oh hey,
Oh, yeah.
I'm with that
absolutely.
too. I'm with that
Definitely
too.
Guarantee that. And
I'm with that sauce too.
I wonder if he gets one more match at Mania or something like that.
That part.
Potentially.
Who
That
They
part.
might redo it.
Muda.
They might redo it.
Who would he?
I love that. You said that.
Shinsuke
They might
again?
redo it.
I love that word. You keep saying it. I just love it.
Redo it.
Oof, say it again.
Redo it.
Oh my God.
Mufasa.
Do it.
Say it
Redo
again.
Say that again on Saturday.
Redo it.
Saturday.
Redo it.
Saturday.
Okay.
When WWE redoes Crown Jewel, baby.
Redo.
Because they are in trouble. Apparently, allegedly. There's trouble in the air.
Iago over here.
PCF, talk to me about them loud noises that I'm hearing in the sky.
Is that a rocket? Is that a plane?
All right, Team
That's
Rocket.
TJ dressed to the titties.
Woo! TJ, my guy. Fresh.
Wait,
Fresh. TJ Fresh this weekend.
TJ was at a wedding.
Woo! You just mad right now. looking fresh to
Like
death.
a fresh piece of nah, I'm just kidding. You out here. We saw you. We saw you. Shout out to DJ Whisper.
DJ Whisper
Yeah.
in the house. You
Mike.
can't hear me. Cause it's on mute. It's
Yo,
on mute.
wait
Go-
till you see this.
Put the volume. You got damn.
Why you yelling?
Listen, bro.
But yeah,
DJ
man,
Whisper.
honestly,
Listen.
What this,
This?
y'all being very short-sighted.
All right.
Because what
Change
this
my
does
prescription.
I only see up to here.
is open up that forbidden door. The one thing AEW has been doing a very good job of is working with other organizations, other companies, other promotions, right? Especially considering how young they are. They've been able to get some of these older promotions that have been a bit lackluster, right? And bringing them to the forefront and working with them. That forbidden door has been kicked down, right? So, this is Triple H's attempt to do that with New Japan.
Well, I mean, it's already happening with Carl Anderson, right? Isn't he pulling double
Is it?
duty?
With
on
the
Saturday?
impact.
Is it-
I don't know if they're gonna
Yo,
do that
Do you
though.
understand that it's like 12 or 13 hours? Like from what is it,
But
Jeddah
have you
or
seen the New
Rida?
Japan
Or,
pay-per-view? It's like 12, 13 hours.
So he has time.
See, I started
I
thinking.
one thing I did not take into account is time difference, but I still don't think is possible.
I don't know,
Unless he
man.
rides a
That sounds like
private
a
jet.
lot of jet lag.
Private jet.
Unless Carl Anderson has a doppelganger, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
So
He not-
He has
He
a
not
son,
looking
a
too
proxy.
good, man.
I don't know.
Promotions working together is best for business is
listen.
right.
All I know is I trusted Carl Anderson. He'll make it work.
Renan Laville
Yes,
out
sir.
here.
Yes, sir. It's
Here.
best for business.
Best
It
for
opens up the channels for
business.
so many different opportunities. That way it gets mixed, kind of it's sketchy.
What?
Is that you have New Japan talent also at AEW. So how does that work? Is the forbidden door within the forbidden door a possibility?
A three-way match between three companies. They each send a representative. One must die.
They have World War III, right?
I think it's because it's on. It's gonna be on their land.
The closest we get to something like that is Jeff Jarrett just existing right now.
Slap nuts.
He's been everywhere.
Wow.
If anyone has personified Johnny Cash, it's
Jeff Jarrett.
JEFF. JARRET.
Because he
Yo,
hits you with a guitar.
yeah, and he's been everywhere. He's
And that
been
wasn't
in every
Beetlejuice.
company to make an impact, if you will.
Ooh, he's saying promotional words that match
slap
a
nuts.
lot of
So-
things that happened in the past.
Other than Jeff Jarrett, I don't think there's ever going to be a possibility to inceptionalize
I've seen that movie.
Forbidden Door.
Well, we never thought there would be a possibility of WWE without Vince. And here we are.
I mean, yes, we did. What, you thought Vince was going to live forever? I thought he was going to die on the job, but
And that's what we thought.
all right, but there's a time after Vince,
But
no?
did we think that the WWE would be without Vince before his death?
No, but
Right,
did
but we're
you?
here.
He was in the 70s. I mean, you
We're
had to
here.
imagine that in the yes, we're here.
We're here. That's what I'm saying.
Right.
So, like, possibilities
I got you.
that we didn't believe were possible.
I mean, but
I
I
know
believed it was
possible.
possible. I just didn't think it was gonna happen so soon. Yeah, I
Do
got
you believe in magic?
Right?
Because it all makes sense. He's
makes
willing
sense.
to do things that make sense.
I
But
mean,
we'll
look at
continue.
the man. We're going to talk about it. We're here pouring into the lead. We're going to talk about it. But
JJ.
the man has brought some change and some consistency.
That's the point. That we're
JJ,
not
I
even
know
done
you said
talking about the stuff that we're gonna cover in the 100 days.
But we are gonna talk
Because
about
it's just we can't even get through the news without covering some of his stuff.
And the thing is, that's the reason why Triple H says, yeah, I'd sign CM Punk.
Woody,
it. It's good for business.
Good for business.
what's not good for business is war
Right, that part.
and
Wow.
and bullets and bombs and
Rockets.
and
being
rockets.
sent
Yeah,
from
but-
Iran to Saudi Arabia.
that part. Yeah, talk to me about
Yo,
that
Yo,
part.
didn't North
That part's
Korea
wrong.
just shoot a rocket over Japan? Like
Oh,
things are happening. Is what I'm saying. Everybody buckle in because we here for a ride.
you heard that noise?
Yo, y'all remember? Y'all remember that last time there was an issue in Saudi Arabia, but I never would have thought there was gonna be an issue with our boy Bow Wow.
Oh.
Bow Wow,
Man.
Shad, my man Moss,
Yo, Shad.
Man, he's trying
Yo,
to climb
Shad.
that Rockefeller tree.
I ain't mad. I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you.
Sometimes you get to the line, you shoot that shot. And
I ain't
it's a
mad
flick,
at
and
you.
yo,
Woo.
you took a shot.
He
Clap
shot a
that
shot.
up.
He shot a
Clap
shot.
that up.
Shoot a shoot.
Shoot a shoot, baby.
It was an air ball, but he shot it.
It was he shot it, bro. But Jay,
He shot it.
Shoes on. He didn't have to like Mike's shoes on.
Oh.
He shot. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Some
man.
shit happened after Baba was in the club naked on some. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, what? Yo,
I'm just
come
saying.
on,
Wait,
man.
Hey,
Yo,
hey.
Allegedly,
I think that sounds like the part 2 of the shooting the inch with Bow Wow.
But the question is Tony gonna shoot his shot? Because Bow Wow out here trying to wrestle.
Well, he shot a shot with Tony too. I mean, does he bite?
That's what I'm saying.
Tony is a
It's been how long?
businessman, yeah.
It's been how long? We've been waiting, Bow.
Yo, that's facts.
Tony.
Rikishi done adopted Sami Zayn.
What?
It sounds like we need to do it again.
We
Let
got
us know
one
what's
outside.
Yo, come on,
What
come
are you
on.
up to? What's
Listen.
gonna happen?
Pull up, Bow. Pull
Sammy
up.
Uso?
Pull up, Bow.
Last time we talked to Bow Wow, he was honest about his fandom and where he stood.
Right.
Right. He's all about.
Oh,
the
no,
old
he held
school.
his own.
He held his own. He
held his
knows his
own.
junk. Yo, but when it came to AEW, that was a new ball game. That was
Yeah,
different.
yeah.
That was different. He wasn't in that game
He
yet.
needs to do his homework.
And now that he has, you can see he's out here putting some respect on that name.
Woo!
AEW as an option, right? Should always have been clear from the jump, but here we are. Now he's in a position to be like, yo, what up? And Tony Khan is another businessman that does things that make sense for business.
For business.
For business, right? Didn't we
For
see
business.
Lamar Jackson out there too?
Oh,
If
At
he was in
AEW
the crowd,
Dynamite?
it definitely highlighted, right?
he highlighted my fantasy team this
Ross.
week.
Oh my God.
Ross, the
Yo,
boss.
spoiler, he's going to be HPC of the week like
Huh.
hard.
Action Bronson.
Actually, look at that. You know what I mean? I
We
forgot
forget
about
about
Action.
Trina. Just a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, forget about Trina.
Yeah, we forgot already.
He's trying to bring the celebrity aspect into
Yeah.
the field as well.
Yeah, yeah.
So-
And right
So-
now, hip-hop
He
is-
started a while ago with Shaq too. Remember? You remember
Oh,
Shaq?
yeah, word.
Shaq pulled off
And
early.
Snoop.
And
With the
Snoop
splash, that
doing
weak-ass
swanton
splash.
bombs off. Oh
Forget about that one
man.
too, bro.
But hip-hop
We
has
don't
been
need all of it.
Oh man.
And Mike Tyson.
something that is lacking with
Oh.
the WWE.
Damn,
Right?
damn, y'all just rattled those off. Like I completely forgot about
you
all
know,
of them.
like, yo, Shad, you have an opportunity, bro.
Yo, so yeah,
Just not with Jade.
just
With us,
Jade,
all right?
So
That's
that's
what we
the
mean.
only opportunity you have with Jade is if you reincarnate yourself into Andy Kaufman and pretend that you want to be the TBS champion of the world and try to face Jade.
Yo, why hasn't that happened
Guess
yet
what?
though? why hasn't Andy Kaufman like
Andy Kaufman's there.
reenactment happened? Like
MJF.
yeah, the modern
MJF.
day.
No, it's gonna be Shad Moss.
Nah, but real talk, yo, like, wow, we out here. We wanna have that conversation. One
Pull
more
up,
time
pull up,
because
pull up,
we
pull
think-
up, pull up. You
we
already know.
think that
You
you've
already
done
know.
your homework.
You already
You're
know.
in
Pull
a
up.
different space right now because wrestling is in a different space, right? WWE that wasn't what it was, where it was,
How
just
it was.
when we spoke,
Right, it's true.
right?
This is true.
Bray Wyatt has since left and came back.
Right.
Yo,
So, you know what I
part.
mean?
last week.
Paul is about to- now Logan Paul about to face Roman Reigns for the championship.
And you know what? Great that you brought that up because I wish Ashad would join us and talk about that exact point. Guys like Logan Paul, guys like Bad Bunny, what that means for him
Benito.
shooting his shot because it's only a matter of a time before somebody bites AEW or WWE. So why I want to get into his his vision and how he saw Paul come out already
Right.
and Bad Bunny,
So what's clear?
and
is
he already
that-
got a shot with Roman.
What's clear is that he couldn't get it out of the system, right? It seems as though he wants to hold it down.
Yeah.
We're falling.
Who does he sing that song with again?
Yo, y'all just naming
Is
all
that
his
his
albums.
valet?
That's what we doing right now. All
Is
his
that who's
singles.
gonna walk him down the
I'm
ramp?
glad that came out like
Nah. You playing that shit.
not at all. But damn, we're here
But here we
We're
are.
here.
And you know who's not? Jade. But you know
Hey.
Nyla.
because he's not fresh as she is.
Jade
Oh,
is so fresh as hell tonight. And Nyla was hilarious. I just wanted to, just cause
yo,
we-
you heard the jingle dance?
Yo, man,
Yeah, yeah.
Nyla killed it
was
tonight.
hilarious. It was hilarious.
She came out. She was like, I got the mic. I'm going to do y'all jobs. Jangling
He started singing. It sounded like Christmas and shit.
Let me ask you a question. Do y'all feel as though you like the way Jade is playing? Like, she not paying my
Yeah.
It's not bad. It's not bad. It's not.
Right? I like it.
Yeah.
Ignore it.
Yeah.
You're, that's beneath you.
And she's still getting on
Now she
Hogan.
in court.
And then when they messing up too, cause Hogan got it too, she was like on the floor, whatever. So
It works.
yeah.
I'm interested to see how that matchup happens. The one concern I do have, and I'm sorry because it's a shooting dish alone,
Hey.
is Vicky's involvement.
Okay.
Excuse me.
I don't know how it fits.
I always felt that way.
Hey.
When
I don't
they
know, but
paired
those
her with
vixens.
Vince.
That's.
I mean,
So Vixen.
What's this shit say? That's what she said. Yeah, that's
I don't know how it fits, but
That's what she said.
what it said.
Vicky
That's what my sweater
does bring
says.
an element to the table. Besides the loud, annoying voices,
Oh,
but
Nala could do that on her own.
right. And then you also have Jade with the baddies, so I don't know
Hey.
what's gonna happen. I just hope they don't do Vicky in mud, a pool of mud again.
Those days are behind
I
her.
want more of that.
Nah, those days are behind her.
If she's gonna be there, like, what's her purpose? You just said, what's her purpose? That's her purpose. Excuse me, oh no, mud. Like, that's her purpose. That's
JJ,
like
Bow Wow
embarrassment.
thought, JJ, Bow Wow, instead of shooting a shot, he switched it up and kicked the soccer.
That was awful. That
was-
joke was awful.
That
That was pretty bad.
You know, like the joke.
That was bad.
It's a bad joke, like signing CM Punk is. I said it.
You think that's a bad joke?
I said it.
Why is that?
I
That's
said
because
because.
he's the Blake Griffin of wrestling.
Oh, we did say that before.
Last week.
We're holding you to it. Blake Griffin's on the Celtics, and none of you knew that.
Nah.
None of you knew that.
I-
Because you
pero
were playing
That's
fantasy.
triste.
That's terrible.
triste, man.
That's terrible. No, he wishes.
Remember
But
when CM Punk main
it's-
event at WrestleMania? Me neither.
it's
Remember when he was eating a
2022.
muffin at a media scrum?
Bullshit. It's the end
Was it
of
an apple?
2022.
Why is that end of 2020?
And we're still talking about a future for CM Punk in professional wrestling. Why, unbeknownst to me, but we're here.
Remember when they would chant his name?
Me either.
Listen, at the end of the day, CM Punk hasn't Kanye himself yet. Right? So
Damn.
we're not there.
I felt like it was. I felt like we were there, and then Kanye
No.
came out and was
He got
like.
into a scuffle
whatever.
in the back with people. He's being an asshole and a dick.
But the reaction he got this time around
Right.
was kind of like where Kanye was just starting to crumble, but it wasn't as serious. Like people are just.
No,
He
I
got suspended. He got they're buying out his contract. Like
we were at the stage of actualization in the sense of that you realize that maybe CM Punk's the problem.
right.
That's where we're at.
Right.
Where there's smoke.
But
Right.
he's not Kanye.
Well, he's the problem.
Anti-Semitic
Well, no, not that far.
Like,
We're
it's
not that
to the
far.
point where Kanye's losing
Right,
his
right.
livelihood right now.
Right. No, that's a
Because
different.
the shit that he says. So
Kanye's
CM
not
Punk's there.
losing
CM Punk
his
still
livelihood.
sells tickets.
Yeah.
CM Punk is still see.
I have no idea why.
And always, you have to always remember, CM Punk always had haters. CM Punk's career has not been a babyface. CM Punk has been disliked. It's not kayfabe.
Not by
That's
AJ.
He's been disliked.
It's not
always.
kayfabe.
So he's still gonna sell tickets, and that's why it would still be best for business for Triple H to book him.
You think
We
so?
wanna see it?
Nah.
No, I'm good. But will it happen? Logan Paul has a championship match with Roman Reigns in motherfucking Saudi Arabia.
Yo, you
Everything's
know what?
possible.
You are.
Damn.
You are 100% correct.
Yep.
Thank you.
For all the wrong reasons. But you're 100% correct. Because you know what? Like, I do want to see it, actually. If you're going to go, yo, you go all in on CM Punk. Like, you don't half-ass
JP's
CM
mic
Punk.
is off. Yeah.
I think, yo, JJ, I think it's for the best, really. But his point.
How about now?
well,
How about now?
his point about signing CM Punk is spot on. It's about getting that controversial name. That's what he is. That's what he's always been, right? Like you said, he was the heel. He's always been the heel. Except people started liking him. Stupid. That's on you.
Right.
He's always played
Right,
the
that's
bad
his
guy.
fault.
Just like when MJF does his thing, right? Like it's like
Right.
stupid. Y'all were cheering for MJF. You knew what he was gonna come back to, but CM Punk is more believable doing it. Right?
You're doing it.
MJF plays the character, but yo, what are you, a dumbass goat? Like, what is that?
Is that the goal from
Yo,
Thor?
What is this guy doing?
That's the go door.
Fact of the matter is, CM Punk is that guy, yo. You want him signed. You want those eyeballs, because wherever he goes right now, there's gonna be a rating spike.
Impact.
Watch. Yo, if he goes to Impact, I'll be sad.
MLW.
I'll be sad.
Hey.
Impact Wrestling.
Wow.
Impact Wrestling.
Go to GCW. Give it another shot.
Yo, go to G.
Go ahead. Put on the deathmatch boots and let's see how well you do there. I don't
No,
think
he's old, tired, and he works with freaking children. So
Legos. No.
No.
No, yo, I'm not gonna lie. Them Legos is crazier than the thumbtacks.
Yo, I'm still a little traumatized from that match, yo.
Oh, from when we went to Paradigm.
60?
I want
The
60-minute
60,
deathmatch.
yo, when you in that ring, yo, for 60, you in there for, yo, it feels like forever.
Yo, 60
you gotta
minutes
put on the
is a
show,
long
you gotta
time.
entertain the crowd, you gotta pull out all the stops. 60-second Iron Man match.
That's what I do to your
Gregory
mother on
Irons
Mother's
and
Day.
The home record. We're out here for 60 seconds.
60-second Iron Man match, chat.
But
what
that
I don't
paled
do
in
to your
comparison to 60 minutes of death match glory.
To the death
Light tubes.
match. To the death match.
Trash cans.
Nobody died.
Bring your own weapon.
But did you die?
Paradigm Pro Wrestling making their way from Indiana. Making it. Making
JJ, go
Jersey
check
their
them
home
out if
for
you
a
see him
night.
out there in Indiana.
Ron Mathis.
Is
Trash.
still- That's still farther?
Beth.
Yeah, right.
Out here.
Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy that they came out here, though. Much respect to them, man. I can't wait for the next
That was
one
a
for
night.
sure.
That was a night. Yo, JJ, we sent that back to you better than we found it. Let me just tell you.
Hey.
All right, when they go back to Indiana, y'all gotta pay him a visit.
You already know. Go check that Kennedy.
Just like when CM Punk makes his dirty little mug present, y'all gotta visit. Y'all gotta see that, cause it's gonna be must see TV. Just like when Kevin Owens is on TV, it's must see.
Or
Except,
when Sami
except,
Zayn is on
except
TV.
he's not on TV.
We'll
and guess
talk
what?
about Sami Zayn in a
That's
second.
even better. Because he's not on TV. Because some people said it was because of Sami Zayn. But it has nothing to do with Sami Zayn. Kevin Owens is not on TV not because of injury. He's not on TV not because Sami Zayn is getting his shine right now. He's off TV because it's been written this way. There's something in the works for Mr. Owens. And Hunter will let it be shown in due time. Again, yet another thing that is within the 100 days that we're seeing done correctly. Something that I can't wait for. You know it's going to be a huge pop when he comes back, right? So, like, there's no telling that whatever Hunter has for Owens is definitely must-see TV. I feel. How you feel about it, JP?
No matter what Kevin Owens does, JP, he can answer it later, but no matter what Kevin Owens does, is gold. Is gold. He has no misses. I have not seen him do something that I have not liked. He is believable. He is intense. He good. Remember the WrestleMania? He jumped off the stage sign.
Oh
like
my
he did that
God.
stage dive.
The pirate ship.
The pirate ship. Yo, like he takes it there. He goes above and beyond. We've always said that their roster is too big. You don't need everybody on all the time. And when you got someone like Sami Zayn killing it right now, when you got someone like Sami Zayn taking all that screen time right now, you got the whole bloodline taking mad screen time right now. You got the mid card kind of doing work right now. You don't need Kevin Owens. Yo, Kevin Owens, go take a month or two. We'll call you. WrestleMania is coming up. We got you.
Yeah,
We got a whole
WrestleMania's
bunch of
coming
other
right
things
Go
up.
going
hang
on.
out with that beautiful wife of yours and take her to Disney World. again.
Hey, shout outs to Instagram. Listen,
The beautiful thing about
Why do you guys go there?
hey, HPC to sweet underscore.
the beautiful thing about Kevin Owens is that
He's a beautiful man.
Hey,
So he can always come back and kick ass.
Right.
You
Kick
don't
ass.
need to be there every episode. You don't need to be there every week.
all the videos, all the promos in the back.
Always dependable. Always a worker.
Wasn't he on NXT a few weeks back?
He was. He was.
Right.
I still remember that War Games.
in the
Remember that
last
War Games?
segment.
But
But Sami Zayn has been absolute gold.
UCEY.
Talk about making something out of nothing, right? When Al Snow talked to us and us shooting the ish with him, he said, every time you grab the mic, yo, is an opportunity. right? Sami Zayn has gotten such weird angles and roles and positions and like spots, and he's always been really good at them. When he was Sammy the Revolutionary, Sammy the Communist, right? When he was protesting, when he was doing jackass stuff.
El genérico.
It was
El Generico.
Even when he was a luchador.
Even when he was just some
Allegedly.
generic
He was a
guy.
guy and doing parkour.
Yo, yeah. Yeah, when he was in
Wow.
NXT, absolutely killing
Yeah,
it.
NXT's Sami Zayn is my favorite Sami Zayn.
Kevin Owens,
By
that's
far,
them.
yo.
The
My
electric
God.
chair bit when he's the first WWE member to mention AEW.
Yes.
You guys could have
Right.
asked me about AEW. Right? Like so he's really good. He's really good on the
But
spot.
You know what? This has been the best I've ever seen.
This one right here.
His comedic timing within the bloodline. His in-ring prowess, because that still is evident. That still is something that is evident and will always be the case. I mean, he just did a house show where, you know, being inducted into the bloodline gives you superpowers. And apparently Superman punched Braun Strowman.
Wow.
That's crazy.
And won. And the crowd
And the-
popped like crazy.
It's a house show.
Right.
I'll
but
take it.
still,
All right, but look,
right, the idea that that's a possibility that people are here for it.
You might see this next Friday.
I have this love-hate relationship with what's happening with Sami Zayn right now.
Okay, talk to me about it.
So, love, because it's it's entertaining as hell, bro. Like everything he does right now is gold.
Not many people can make everybody break like he did this past week.
That part, I think that's the problem.
Oh.
Oh,
I love it, right? Like I think it's hilarious
As a fan.
as a fan, as someone that finds like acting and corpsing characters and like people like laughing mid bit is hilarious, right? That's why I love SNL. When there's a good episode, is because you crack.
You'll see them,
when
yeah.
you broke your
Right.
characters.
It's so funny.
As a wrestling fan, like I don't want to see Roman Reigns in a serious bit crack. I don't like JJ had no business cracking in that moment, and if Vince McMahon was here, those are the things that don't happen.
I see what you're saying.
You see what
I
I'm
see
saying?
What you're saying. I
Like
see what you're saying.
Jimmy Uso, as soon as nobody's paying attention, right? Because Sami Zayn got the mic and Sami Zayn's doing his thing, but Jimmy Uso spends the entire time covering his face because he cannot,
Cannot.
he
Yeah,
cannot.
he was like that.
That's crazy.
Jay was good.
And Jay and that I think Jay is the one that is most evident because in that
No.
he did a
The most
good job.
evident is Roman Reigns, because Roman Reigns is dubbed a couple of times as well.
but
and he's
because
just like-
of his character, he plays it off.
Yeah,
Jay
but
is
But
not in a position to play it off in that story.
No, Jay is definitely not that story. But that's the thing, right? That's the thing. That the reason why you can get away with it is because. No, I hear you in the sense of for the story, it doesn't work. For Roman, sure, because it's not about him. But the problem is, Sammy's a comedic relief. So from a comedic standpoint, for the role that he plays, it makes sense and he can get away with it. If it were Roman doing that, it wouldn't work the same way.
Bro, how many times did The Rock break character? Like, really? Like, how many times did Foley break The Rock? Yo, it was only like a handful of times because Foley Foley would try, and when he would crack The Rock, he'd get
but
hype as hell.
So we're saying Foley isn't Sami Zayn?
I'm saying that it shouldn't be so easy where every time Sammy grabs the mic, they all
I think that's a testament to how nice he
Yo,
is.
Sika be laughing, bro.
Sikoa.
Sika.
No, they have not.
Sikoa.
They have not broken like
Solo
this
Sikoa.
time. It's been here and there, but the way that everybody broke in this segment
Yeah.
On Friday,
because it was golden.
Yeah.
Who the hell expected Sami Zayn to say he is an UCEY though?
yeah,
Come on.
yeah. That was
That's gold.
that was
Boost by the
gold.
foot, baby.
That's
Even
not
Paul Heyman
Uzi.
was in the back
By
like,
the foot.
Paul Heyman was in the back like this.
Yo, wasn't Paul Heyman bringing them to a commercial break?
Yeah.
He's like, all right, cut.
Yeah, that's
You know
it.
Commercial.
what happened?
Commercial.
They broke so much they went overtime.
Commercial.
Alright, so what I need to happen, so then if you want to go in that direction, bro, then what I need to happen is for R-Truth and Sami Zayn to go at it. And R-Truth to think that it's to get him a chance to be a part of the bloodline.
Sammy Uso.
Yeah. R-Truth's like, I want to be a Uso
It
too.
could work. And the same way that, and mind you, R-Truth can still fucking do it. R-Truth was in NXT his last couple weeks, killing it.
Yeah,
So they took
shout out to
Sami-
R-Truth.
Partió el culo.
Oh my god.
Sami Zayn could really be like, yo, you know, it's awkward. Like, you're with us. Like, what would that look like? You wouldn't fit in, my dog.
Yo, but they got that
But the
handshake
biggest
though.
problem, the problem is though, and I thought this was the point we were trying to make, Mister, because you know you a doctor and whatnot.
I'll be
But
doctor.
you didn't get there.
And what's that?
Maybe some blue chew was necessary.
Hey.
Sometimes, yeah. You gotta
The
lube it
problem
up.
with
I hope you can check my bump
Sami
It's
later.
cold tonight.
Is that the eventual end that everybody wants, since he's so over, is for him to be the champion.
Sammy to go over on Reigns.
It's gonna be believable because it's such a comedic character.
At
That's
this
the
point,
problem
at this
that
point,
that's
man.
the problem that lies if you put the 24/7 champion on him. That's the problem that lies if you put him up against R-Truth. He becomes James Ellsworth. Even though right now he's shining.
I don't.
But if you surpass that limitation, that disbelief right there, that might be a problem to the character.
I don't see Ellsworth. I don't see.
Little Jimmy.
He's the comedic relief.
Got me,
Yeah,
little
that was really
Jimmy.
different. That was really different because.
Sure.
Yeah, like yo, we're talking about
He's the butt
Sami
of the
Zayn. Yo, Sami Zayn, he's the butt. He'll be the butt of the joke, but he's funny. Same as R-Truth, really cut from the same cloth in that way, right? Like it's just they willing to be the butt of the joke, but they're gonna put a fun, entertaining match on.
Oh my God, he could try to get little Jimmy in.
Yep. He's already in there. He's been in every match. All these days,
Yo.
nobody's noticed.
There's got to be. I thought that horse that he brought to the ring the other night was gonna be a little Jimmy reference. I don't know if I'm happy that it wasn't, but for Sami Zayn, I just he's credible enough that he could kick your ass, but and entertaining enough that it supersedes cracking. But at some point, like I just think back to those old school wrestlers and what they would have done to somebody being the bloodline, really, like for having broken character and being kind of weak in that moment so frequently. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, like Vince, I feel like Vince in particular
Yes.
would have lit their ass up.
Yes.
Like, yo, you
Yeah, you're not gonna be on
doing
SmackDown
that.
next week.
Right. Like, yo, there's no way, Jay, that we're gonna let you crack like that.
And because of that, because it is the bloodline and this is happening, that's what makes it so masterful. Because it's not supposed to be the case. And normally it's not. How many times have you seen the Usos break? How many times have you seen Roman break? It's not something
Every
that's
time,
around.
A few
every time
times with
Sammy grabs
Sammy.
the mic.
A few
Every
times with
time
Sammy, yeah.
Blazing girls in the house.
Sammy
Blazing.
The King Midas
You're-
on the mic right now because every time he gets on the mic is gold.
Nah, facts.
And that's why I cannot
Facts,
fault him,
facts.
Because you know what?
Sami
We
Zayn
all are
is
saying
so
the
good.
same thing.
The same.
Imagine being
It's the
Jey
same
And
thing.
hearing that he's not being oozy enough. Like, how can you keep it serious, yo? The man said you wasn't oozy enough. That wasn't in the script.
Yo, because your manhood is being disrespected by the outsider. It's
Wrong.
But the
Wrong.
word credible.
I can't
That's
spell
a
it.
word that should be held up to a high prestige, right? Because you need to be understood to be a credible fan. And the only way to do that is to have the best gear to represent your team, right? You have the MLB playoffs right now.
I have an office sweater. That's what she said.
You have wrestling. You have college football.
I got
Tennessee
nice
is number
things right
one.
The NBA.
Make sure to go to get your gear at the one and only Foco.com.
Get your blankets.
You could get that at Focal.
Get all your
I'm
bobbleheads,
not saying you
face
can't.
masks, jerseys, t-shirts, slippers,
Not saying you
candles,
can't.
whatever you want. With your team's face on it, they even got waffle makers.
Officially licensed merch from all the leagues. Get it at Foco.com. Use the code HPC at 10 NOV.
V.
Yeah, we don't get the graphic, but we never
NOV.
will. So
No.
get that at Foco.com. HPC
See,
10
that's a segue,
NOV.
Time.
That's a segue.
Time.
And you know what? No matter how much you spend, yo, load up the cart because you're not gonna spend $19.4 million.
That's a segue. That's a segue.
You're not.
Apparently to Tiffany and Chucky, that's no problem.
You been catching up because I've been.
Just tonight,
What's that?
you know,
Chucky? The
Shout out to Liv Morgan. Liv
Showed
Morgan,
up in Chucky.
and she got murdered. How lucky.
That's so sexy.
Yo,
Isn't that like one
so
of her dreams
sexy.
to be like part of Chucky?
Yo.
Chucky series?
Not Chucky was a part.
Shout out to Liv Morgan.
Chucky
Yeah.
what?
Honestly,
Hey.
it's
Oh, el
also-
cuchillo, le metió el cuchillo.
Yeah, but 19.4 million is a lot of money. It's a lot of money.
19.4 million.
What we spending 19.4 million on?
Investigating Vince for shit that we already knew.
Oh, that part.
That part.
We still spending that money?
Yo,
How do we feel about that?
19.4.
Chat,
billion.
what can you spend 19.4 billion on?
How about,
Start with
and it's
98,000.
crazy because Bret Hart, once again, this week came out on Tales of the Territory talking about that. Vince never paid his father for Stampede Wrestling.
Oh,
So, the money
we know where the money went.
Bret Hart got $19.4 million worth of receipts. Yo, he's just out here like, Goldberg cost me $4 million at the first crown jewel. He cost me $8 million at the second crown jewel. Steiner math? Nah, Bret Hart math. Right now he out here like they're counting him.
The best math there is, the best math there was, the best math there ever will be.
Yo, for real.
In Canadian money.
Yo,
Loonies and Toonies.
Loonies and Toonies, baby. Looney Dog!
adds up.
Vince getting all it is to be investigated, only to know.
They didn't even spend that much on the Shawn Watson. It's crazy.
Yo, shout outs to week 13, baby. Deshaun Watson's coming back. I'm picking him up. Fantasy football. What else is crazy, JP? Tell me what else is crazy.
What's crazy is that we now have The Rock, the young Rock, portraying his debut. Right? They're now at the stage in the show where they're talking about him joining.
He's
the Nation of Domination.
debuting in WWE, WWF.
No, Rocky Maivia, but also the debut of the Nation of Domination. Right? That's gonna happen this Friday, I believe. And it's just so crazy because you're seeing his daughter doing the same thing right now with the schism.
Schism me daddy.
Schism me!
And
That's next week's title.
And it's great
Schism me,
because
daddy.
she
Schism
plays
me,
on the
daddy.
fact of her
Oh,
legacy.
schism me
And you saw the interview they did
daddy.
backstage. She's acknowledging that you know who I am when you think you do, but nobody really knows me because all they see is my legacy, my family, this and that, the other. These
This is
three
my
right here,
legacy,
the only ones
legacy.
to see me. So that tells me some shit's happening backstage too, because they saw it. But I'm looking forward to what happens with this. I mean, at the end of the day, we know that she's been trained by the best, right? That's without a doubt. And we've seen the talents that have developed being trained by the best. And we're talking about a what? We're talking about a fourth generation talent.
Fourth.
We're
First
talking
in
about
the E, right?
First, yeah.
First in the E.
First in the E, I believe.
Has to be.
Nah, this gotta have. Damn.
Fourth generation, probably?
Old school, let me know. Tell me in the chat, old school.
This is the first, bro.
Damn.
So, it's the chops are there. And so far, the mic work, it's been good.
It's there.
It's there.
It's there.
It's believable, right? So I'm looking forward to see what happens. And my question is it all on Joe Gacy?
Mmm.
Because
Why
it's
say that?
only because he's the leader of the faction right now, and it's gonna go as far.
I don't know,
as
because
he takes it too,
Af-
unless she takes him over.
I was gonna
Like
say
Rhea
that.
Ripley right now.
I was gonna say that after last night's segment, it looks like she's leading into becoming the ringleader.
Yo, a faction with a woman. Yo, this is what I wanted Judgment Day to be with
2022,
Rhea.
Papi.
That's what's happening. Rhea's got the most respect.
I told you they listen. Hunter listens to the show, guys, and he's gonna.
But that's the point because we've been on this for 100 days now.
Mm-hmm.
For 100 days, we've been seeing the ship righted. We've been seeing a lot of rights wronged, wronged rights, and rights wronged. Right? We saw the re-signing of a lot of people that should
Why is
have never
Billy
been
Ray
lost
MC?
in the first place. We've seen a lot of rectifications. Look at Nikki Cross.
Yo, little late, but hey, finally.
Late
Just
than
in
never.
time.
You think so?
Just in time.
Age like wine.
Yes.
Okay.
Because you know what? It worked.
We saw a
I'm not
cat.
pushing you.
Look at
Mm-hmm.
Carrying Cross.
Harry Cross?
He was if
I don't know, man.
no, you know, because when you sit there and you watch Karrion Kross do what he did at Bloodsport,
Mm-hmm.
right, and what he's done in GCW, and what he's done in Impact, to be honest, and then come to WWE and they give him like a foam gladiator suit, and it's like they take away Scarlet, and like, what is that?
That was terrible.
What is that?
They, I mean, that's what Vince been infamous for. Are doing everything Hunter has done with NXT.
And then my man left, right, got right, came back under Triple H's tutelage, had a hell of a
Tutelage.
strap match with McIntyre, is a
A
legit
lot of
threat.
teas.
That's where we're at. we're seeing in the last 100 days, all those things that you looked at WWE and you said, what are we doing? Yo, because in a lot of those days before that 100 days, the pre-H time period, all right, we got a long sprint of like the brightest part of the show was R-Truth with the 24/7 title.
Right.
We got a whole era where we were just like, what is creative doing?
What is creative?
The reason why this platform is here.
Has Judgment Day?
You did this, Vince. You
Has
did
Judgment Day not nailed it? Look at what's
the park.
happened with Dom. If the goal is to create future stars, is Dominic not on his way right now
Oh,
because
yeah.
of what he's doing with Rhea
this.
Ripley?
Mania with Daddy.
Look
That's
at
coming.
Priest. Look at the disjustice, the injustice they did with Finn
I
Balor.
played that game.
And where we're at right now with that, he's
Wits
not even
end.
like the demon is such a gimmick that's past him right now. Not to say that he won't go back, of course.
Right.
I think so.
Right.
But
He has
right
something.
now,
He has it in the
I
bag.
mean, I think if we're considering Triple H, Paul Levesque to be a brilliant man, that's part of the recipe. The only way to break out on Judgment Day is that the demon himself comes out.
Maybe.
Breaks himself out, right? Because that's what sets that up. I'm here talking about seeds being planted in the way that he's booking everything. But unfortunately, it's not all hundreds. It's not all hundreds.
Yeah, because damage control.
Damage control.
That's
Listen.
very damaged.
It's not that it's damaged. It's just that
Auxilio.
in comparison to what they've done with Mandy Rose and NXT,
Toxic
Bayley's
attraction.
missing a title.
I
If
think
Bayley
it's
had
not just the title.
It would be a more legitimate faction. It would be more. It would be more prestigious for sure, and they would be taken a little bit more seriously because now she's at the top of the card, just like Mandy Rose is at NXT. Toxic attraction. So I think that's what's missing for Bayley. But yes, it's not booked to the T that it can be. Right? It could be better. But Braun Strowman, I like the angle that they're going with almost.
Yeah, but it's
Oh, that's on
almost
Saturday,
interesting.
right? Yeah, they gonna go at it.
Are they gonna deliver?
It's almost a good idea.
Almost.
And unfortunately, I don't think it's almost his fault. I just think I don't know if Braun Strowman understands what it feels like to be little.
What Jeff Jarrett is the new business director of development. He'll be expanding the city tours events for AEW
JJ,
in
the moderator,
2023.
jumping
Coming
in.
through, pulling through.
I'm here for it.
Hey.
Jeff Jarrett, you know what? Jeff Jarrett is an inspiration. When
That's
we
what
talk
JJ stands
about
for.
securing the bag, no one does it like Jeff Jarrett.
No
Jeff
one
Jarrett
does it
will
like
now
Daddy.
be immortalized.
Jeff Jarrett
will
and
now
Daddy.
be immortalized in the year 2022 of this year in Christ, right? For having been in AEW and WWE and Ric Flair's last match.
Yeah.
When
Yeah.
you look back at Ric Flair's last match, he is now a part of that. Apart from the fact that he was in WWE that same week, apart from the fact that he did like some sort of position in WWE and then he went back and he's got all his shit in Tennessee and all that. Like he's got all his history.
The only wrestler to perform a match in front of an orchestra. He did that.
You know what else he did?
Nobody remembers it though.
No.
That orchestra, yeah.
You know who does it? Darby Allin getting his head crushed.
Ooh.
Wow.
Braun Strowman does not know
He
how to be
Beetlejuiced
little.
him.
Be little.
He's never been in a position to fight somebody bigger than him. And I'm having trouble with it.
Okay.
Maybe he gotta control more of his narrative.
Right.
But
He
don't
gotta
you
control
think-
the nipple ring.
But you
Wow.
yeah.
Talk to
yeah.
Raquel about that.
But you know
Hey.
what's interesting is like, I think that's exactly the position he's in right now. I think that's the character he's playing because that's real life. He's in this position where he's never been the smaller guy. So that's as real as it gets. Him being in this position where almost, my problem is, will almost deliver in the ring because almost is a little slow and can
He's
these
gotten a
two
little better over
giants,
time.
I'm not saying he hasn't, but can these two, those gimmick giant matches, like,
It's Braun's first
sketchy.
big time match back.
And it's not a slap. It's not a slap me fest. You know what I mean? Like it's not that type of match. It's a giant match. You know what I mean?
Right, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like these two giants, like they long dudes pose, and like they gotta get into it. I don't know if it's gonna be as exciting as it looks on paper.
Yeah, it's the closest thing you're gonna get to Big Show, Andre the Giant.
Conversely, all right, Google that word because it's not a sneaker. What it is,
I was gonna say
what's
I had those
happening
pairs.
in AEW right now with the TNT title.
Okay.
Right, we've got Brian Cage, Wardlow, and Hobbs.
WWE.
Right,
We what?
bouncing around for the TNT title. That is big meaty men slapping me on a different level than Omos and Braun.
They're like at
Braun
here,
and
you wanna bring it
almost
up
have
here.
to wrestle a slow and giant match, but we got these three powerhouses really slamming it together. Yo, Brian Cage is flippy as hell. You know what I mean? Hobbs ended the night looking fantastic.
But let's not forget though, we're not talking about almost being out here under the giant. Almost is not out here in the Great Khali. Almost can move. Not as great as Braun Strowman.
I think almost is exactly between Andre the Giant and the Great Khali.
No, you're saying Andre the Giant was more athletic than Almost?
Yeah, not at the end of his career, but yeah. There was a point in time where he was more athletic than Omos.
Andre the Giant.
Yeah, in France and shit, when he was really moving.
I did a shooting star one time.
No, I'm talking about when he wrestled, dog. Like he wasn't always
Not as
like
athletic as
the
Omos.
guy.
You see him do that shooting star?
Yo, you forget that he used to get slammed several times
Yeah.
a match before he
Andre
hit
the
up
Giant.
Hogan.
You're talking about Big Show.
No, not bad. It was Brock
Also Big
Lesnar.
Show, but Big Show didn't know his left from his right now. But the fact of the matter is that almost is kind of in that stage.
Socio.
Khali couldn't move. He was like a dude on stilts.
Right.
He was like a terrible Giant Gonzalez.
Yeah, the Giant is
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
Giant Gonzalez and
terrible
Undertaker at
Giant
WrestleMania.
Oh my
Like a
God.
sandwich.
That's a cara sandwich
When
match.
they play to the match they can wrestle. And right now, the match you're going to get with that is potentially almost dominating Braun.
I need to
We
see.
haven't seen.
Okay.
I think Braun
But
is
my
gonna
thing
get
is that
outpowered.
Braun is trying to make it look like he can't be dominated. That's what I mean. So to me, it doesn't look convincing because you look a lot smaller than him.
It's the-
He babies you right now.
Yeah, but yo, Braun is like a legit power lifter. So if it comes down to it, like, almost
Yeah,
just
it's
tough.
it's looking like a chair shot to me more than anything.
Yeah? Chair shot? Even if a nipple wrinkles out?
Yo, what is
Wow.
Hey, listen, it could be a thing.
my
It could be a thing.
Ask Janet Jackson at the Super Bowl.
Oh, we still remember that.
Yes.
Jackson.
Did we Google that recently?
That's why we can't have nice.
Google it.
Isn't that
Don't-
your
The last
wallpaper or
100
your
days
work
have been
computer?
pretty nice, and I'm gonna give that a pop, because when we look back at these 100 days, bro, it really has been nice to sit through very pleasant, very well thought out segments on a show that builds new stars, that's trending in the right direction, that's really like captivating. Look at Sami Zayn and the Bloodline and all that time we spent talking about him, because is this not their best work? Is this? And yo, yeah, all right, no doubt. Vince laid the foundation, bro. We spent years
That's what that was
building
called, right?
Roman
Foundation.
Reigns, Mr. Shield, Mr. Suffer and Succotash, Mr. Guy who couldn't drop the Shield gimmick after everyone else moved on. He's now got a thing that's all his own. Propped up by his family and stuff, but this is all his own.
Yeah.
He is in his stride, and like honestly, Heyman is kind of an accessory he doesn't even need right now.
It's overkill.
It's with Sammy and the storyline with the Usos and Sikoa and Heyman and like
It's the Buffalo Bills offense of SmackDown.
And that's why Roman Reigns is going to go down one of his greatest champions, because it's such a legitimate faction.
Facts.
And I'm gonna give you another pop of the week that has to do with Roman Reigns since we're here.
Nikita Line.
All right, Roman Reigns did
Huh?
what?
Nothing.
Roman Reigns was in the ring and he cut his promo, right? And then he was walking to the back and the camera followed him. And I've noticed that this is something that the camera is doing more often, where the mic stays on and it stays hot and the announcers don't crowd the field. Like there's time for like the star to do his thing. And that's when he cuts the best promo he cut.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, he's head and shoulders above the rest. Yo, no one can touch him. He's been carrying this. Da da da. He's like, he is not gonna get knocked out. He's gonna knock out Logan Paul. Like da da da.
Yeah. So the build up comes afterwards. What you saying?
That
towards the end.
moment where the wrestler leaves the ring and heads to the back, and the camera's following them while they talk they ish. That is good work. I want to see more of that. I want to see more of those little moments.
Those are the new ones.
Hey, appreciate you, JJ.
When you serve it up, it's hot.
Liquid hot fire.
Just like this match that I'm excited for. It's the only match I'm really excited for when it comes to Crown Jewel.
Oh wow.
Bobby Lashley and Brock.
Mm.
Because it's something that we've been waiting for a long time. We've gotten some teasers, right?
JJ. Good night.
Real quick though, they did fight before,
They did.
and Brock did lose to Lashley for the title at Royal Rumble, 1-on-1.
That
How many
one.
years was that for?
2 years ago or last year? Was it last year's Rumble?
This year?
What?
Was it this year's Rumble?
I think so.
All
I don't
know
remember if it was this past Rumble.
is that I'm gonna give you a chair shot for this very moment.
Okay.
Ooh.
All right, so Bobby Lashley and Brock Lesnar have their tear apart, and Hunter's like, yo, if you guys touch each other, the match is off. And then Brock Lesnar goes and they fight again, and and then they have another pull apart. All right. And then the whole locker room empties out and they're separating, right? They're doing that spot. And Matt Riddle is holding up his hat and his flip flop.
What's up with
Like
that?
it's a motherfucking shield from Wakanda, from like vibranium made Captain America
just there.
shield. Like he's just holding up
His
his
defense.
flip flop and his hat. And he's like, dude, bro.
In his defense, he was still dressed like Ezekiel, so he was a little
He was just like Ezekiel. More concerning was that Otis was still dressed like Chris Farley, but
Man in a tiny jacket.
that was a pop. That was the pop for
alright.
me. I'll take that. I like Halloween shows like this because it kind of shows you how silly wrestling is at the end of the day. You know what I mean?
Did you see how the NXT stars in the house show? Dressed
Yeah.
up like you had
AJ
Jace from Toxic Attraction. She was Undertaker. She
Yeah.
did the whole entrance. And
Yeah,
everything.
nice.
You had Zoe Stark. She was Triple H.
She was Triple H. So
You had Cora Jade, AJ Lee.
Yep.
No
Yeah,
way.
she
Well,
called
this
her
was on
mother on-
Tuesday?
and Roxanne was his Bailey, right?
It was at a house show.
Oh, it was a house
Ponytail.
show. Oh, wow.
Pretty dope.
I gotta look this up.
Homeboy was the Boogeyman. I forgot his
Oh, yeah,
name.
the tag team that just wrestled that joined up with Odyssey Jones.
Yeah.
And the dude from the Diamond Mine was Ultimate Warrior.
Oh, nice.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Yo, they touched on
One of the
people
dudes
that
was-
got cut from Chase University. They touched on it this
Oh, yeah?
week on Tuesday. The girls go off with the defender for a title opportunity.
The dude with the blonde hair.
Yeah, they cut him and they acknowledge it's like, oh, we're by ourselves now. And they looked at the flag and nobody's holding it.
Oh, no.
Yeah, but then this other dude came through it.
It's like
Duke
pulling
Hudson.
up.
Duke Hudson.
It's like pulling up to. It's like pulling up here at 11:03 and stuff when you pull up to the show. And that's all the damn time we have for you folks this
Oh,
week.
damn.
I don't care where you got your fix from, but you got it from your RSS,
I wanna talk
Spotify,
about Dexter
SoundCloud, Dexter Loomis, everybody listening in,
And Johnny Gargano.
Johnny Gargano. Shout out to
That is
everybody.
a pretty nice angle as well.
Yo, with the Miz and him, right?
Pretty interesting.
Yo, last pop.
Yeah,
Alright,
yeah.
Last pop.
It works.
I spent a long time on this show, a very long time, shitting on Johnny Gargano, man. And I never saw it, man. I never
Because there was
got
no
it.
substance.
yeah,
there was
I
no
didn't
character.
get it.
But NXT wasn't about that.
I just, yeah.
That was not even fair because it was never really about that with
It's a
Johnny
wrestling
and NXT.
I didn't catch
Yeah.
his vibe, but
Yeah.
you know what? From the moment he stood on that announce table with JBL's hat, it was. That's when I got like, all right, there's personality there. There's something that they gotta let loose. And then I saw this vignette that he cut with Byron Saxton, who really was doing what probably was his best work in WWE. You know, the acting
Can we
skills,
just make up,
it'll work.
Make up the new coachman and leave it at that?
Yo, I mean, this particular segment where like they really do like this
They sound like
Dateline 20
Right.
whatever 60-minute kind of deal, that was good. And then the whole him reenactment, the dramatic reenactments, yo, that was great. So I really like that side of Johnny Gargano. And in terms of this angle with the Miz is kind of brilliant because when Dexter Loomis came back, you were like, what is this?
Yeah.
What is this? And okay, all right, I'll pass, I guess, because Dexter Loomis is a weirdo, but why? And then it all comes back down to these 100 days and how everything makes sense.
Everything makes sense. You know
We
what
keep
makes more
coming
sense?
back to like just tying up these loose ends that make the story make
I
sense.
like
Like you
burnt
did in a time long ago, 101 days ago, we would have been talking about how Dexter Lumis pointlessly came back to the
My
Miz.
question is, was for that storyline was just Jesse Smollett? Was that the inspiration?
I don't know who that is, but
The
nah.
guy who.
Oh,
For hate crime?
Yeah.
I guess
Because it
because,
works. The Miz is a celebrity, right?
but
He wants
that's
to be relevant. He's being attacked.
it keeps Dexter Lumis as a
That makes
baby face
sense.
because he's crazy over. The
He
Miz
just
looks like a
Smollett
tremendous douchebag.
hey,
That-
It works. It works.
It
does
so
tie
now you
in.
know, folks, not only does Paula Vest listen to the bad guys,
He-
he also follows TMZ, World Star Latino.
He watches the news.
Happy birthday, Daddy Ass.
Tell him what to do on the way out, y'all.
Check us out on your favorite channels on Twitch and YouTube, Heels, Pops, and Chair Shots. On social media, HPC2Sweet and HPC2Sweet _. And don't forget to rate and review the audio version of this podcast